G'day guys, welcome to my review of the Denver Nuggets v Chicago Bulls game. Sorry if you were expecting one against the Thunder the other day, but we just played so well and it was a blowout. There wasn't really much to discuss. It was just a good win and a game we should win against the Thunder, who are basically trying to tank. This one against the Bulls was a pretty good game to watch, especially if you're a neutral fan. And just a great game. I love watching Jokic. I can't say this enough. He's just a joy to watch. I'm really enjoying Porter as well. His shot just looks so smooth. Every time he shoots it looks like it could go in. And Jamal Murray as well. He's really been stepping his game up as of lately. But yeah, we get into it. We had another great first quarter. I feel like our first quarters are going very well these days, especially these last few games. Morris was starting again in the backcourt. He's been struggling a little bit, I think, since being moved into the starting lineup because he's just not that comfortable with the guys who he plays with and that sort of thing. I feel like he is more comfortable off the bench, but it's because we had a lot of additions and subtractions over the off-season, a lot of new faces coming in, so that could be why. But I felt like he was okay today. He was just 3 of 7, didn't really do too much, but didn't do too much wrong either. Porter started off early with a good block, and I've been really impressed with Porter lately. He's been stepping up his defense quite a bit because he shouldn't be as bad of a defender as he is, so he's starting to learn more, and he's really athletic, so he gets those chase down blocks where he can, if he's a little bit slow, he can recover and get the block and makes some good plays. And he was shooting very well at the start. I believe he was 4 of 4 for 10 points. But again, he really disappeared in the second half, which it's not always on him because it is Jokic and Murray's team and they play a lot of two-man game. And Porter's basically the guy who they hit when he's open in the corner for 3, that sort of thing. But he ended up with equaled his career high in rebounds as well. He's really starting to rebound the ball, so he's racking up those double-doubles now, which is important because we need someone other than Jokic to help rebound. So Porter's really stepped up in that department. And so he had 17 points and 15 rebounds today on 7 of 10 shooting, so pretty efficient game for him. And yeah, we started off really well with 13 to 3 early on. Porter was on fire, and then Murray really came into the game late in that first quarter, who really stepped up at the end, and we were up by double digits in the first quarter. But at the start of the second quarter was a little bit sloppy. Jokic obviously usually starts the second quarter on the bench, tries to get a bit of a rest. And then we started to lose it a little bit. Vlatko Cancar for the Nuggets played quite a bit today. Don't think he did too much wrong, but he just doesn't look up to scratch with the other Denver Nuggets players. I mean, for Denver, he had by far the worst plus-minus in the game. And yeah, hopefully he'll get better, but he just looks a bit slow out there, especially on defense. It seems like he can't stay in front of anyone. And then they pick up, and the refs pick on him, and he gets foul calls all the time. It's good to see PJ Dozier back though. I thought his defense was really good. And he was getting to the rim. He actually got 6 free throws tonight. Again, he wasn't shooting the free throws too well. He was 2 of 6. So hopefully he can work on that, because I really think he can develop and maybe even play the 2 guard, which is basically vacant at the moment, because I'm not sure that Monte Morris and Murray is a good starting backcourt. I feel like Dozier for more defense and more length at the 2 guard would be better, and then Monte Morris can be more comfortable off the bench again. But PJ's still getting back into the swing of things, coming off his many missed games due to his injury. But yeah, we had a very disappointing end to the second quarter, along with Jokic getting hacked and getting absolutely no calls. Malone went nuts at one stage, got a technical foul to save Jokic from getting one. But Jokic was complaining a lot, and I get it can be frustrating to see a guy complain, but he was getting absolutely hacked. If any other big man gets that treatment, they call him fouls. Like Embiid would have got so many fouls called for him because Wendell Carter was just mugging him. He's not big enough to battle with Jokic, and they were just letting him get away with everything just because Jokic is bigger. But eventually he did manage to get a few foul calls, but Jokic shot 28 times and only had 5 free throws for the game. But yeah, we had a very disappointing end to the first half because Levine got a couple line drives to the rim with no contests. So yeah, we went into the half up 7. Start of the third quarter, Porter was playing great still at this stage. Barton was a little bit, I don't know, he's just a bit infuriating for me to watch. He was 5 of 13, but some of his shot selection, I just hate it sometimes. Like, there's no ball movement, he just jacks a 3, or tries to drive to the rim and turns it over. In the game, he wasn't too bad. He got another stats, 5 of 13, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, only 2 turnovers, but I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit biased because I'm not the biggest Will Barton fan. And I want Porter to be shooting more than Barton at this stage. But yeah, Bulls started to come back. They cut it from 7-2 going into the fourth quarter, so it was anyone's game heading in the fourth. And the Bulls took the lead early on in the fourth, their first lead since the very start of the game. And this was, of course, when Jokic was out, because Jokic tends to rest at the end of quarters, or just to take him out to make sure he doesn't pick up any silly fouls. Murray was started to turn it over a couple of times in the fourth quarter, so then he got benched for a few minutes to come back in again near the end. Porter's rebounds, I've already talked about that. He was really good on the boards tonight, except for one where he got it taken away. But yeah, it got to the fourth quarter and the offense just wasn't clicking as much. Like, no one was really moving around as much. Got a bit stagnant, so Jokic said, screw this, I'm taking over, and dropped 17 points in the fourth quarter. Again, he missed out on the triple-double by one assist. He normally misses out by either one rebound or one assist, but that just shows he doesn't care about stats. He doesn't care about the triple-double. He just cares about the win. And he killed it late on in that game. 17 points in the fourth quarter. Even got an M1 dunk. You don't see that too often. And then Murray, he was solid tonight. The only thing I can say, he was turning it over a bit too much. Had 4 turnovers. But he hit a ballsy 3 late in the game. He played pretty good defense on LaVine. Got shoved off a bit, which could have been an offensive foul. They didn't call it. LaVine bricked it, and Morris threw it ahead to Murray, who I thought was going to go take it in for the layup. But he decided to take the early 3 and drilled it, which was a big shot. And I couldn't believe he took it, to be honest. But he made it, so shout out to him. And another clutch shot for Murray. He's been killing it. And we ended up winning the game 118-112. Bulls were definitely in this game. I mean, their bench killed Denver's. But that is expected when Denver has all these injuries and outs. Thaddeus Young for Chicago was doing a bit of everything. He was really good off the bench, and then Valentine was okay. He hit a few shots, but he took a lot as well. He was 5 of 15, so I'm not sure if you're a Bulls guy, you want Valentine off the bench taking 15 shots. But yeah, no one really for Denver off the bench was that great. I thought PJ was pretty good though, even though his stats don't really say so. But yeah, best 3 were Jokic, Murray, and Porter, who are basically the 3 who are the big 3 of this team, and Porter's only getting better. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from him. So yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Peace.